What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to generate viral posts every day automatically by creating a simple workflow in Anytime. Let's get started. In Anytime, I've created a workflow that I've named to Daily Viral Post Generator. Here, we're going to add a trigger. For trigger, we're going to use an on-form submission trigger. Here, in this form, we're going to add a form title, form description, and different elements that we like to fill in our form to generate daily viral posts. Our form title could be on the lines of turn your idea into a viral post. Form description could be on the lines of fill out this short form and get a polished, platform-ready post with a viral hook, clear structure, and engaging tone automatically generated for you. And here I've added various form elements we're going to fill in to generate our viral post over here. So the first form element, the field name is on the lines of what is your content idea or topic. The element type is going to be text. The next field name is on the lines of what's the main point you want to make. Here, the element type will be text. The other field name is what's your goal for this post. And here, we're adding an element type, which is a drop-down list. And here, we're adding various options for the goal of the post, which could be to go viral, build authority, start a conversation, educate, or promote an offer. The other field name is what emotion do you want to evoke. Here, we're adding the element type as a drop-down list and adding various options like curiosity, controversy, inspiration, relatability, or humor. The other field name is on the lines of who is the target audience. And here we're adding the element type, we're adding a drop-down list and adding various options like solopreneur, content creators, marketing executives, or busy moms. The other field name is what level of expertise do they have. Here we're adding an element type as drop-down list and adding the different options as beginner, intermediate, or advanced. The other field name is what platform is this post for. And here we are the element type, we're choosing drop-down list and adding the different platform options over here like Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, or newsletter. Last field name that we're adding right here is the tone preference. We'll be adding the element type as drop-down list and adding the various options over here like casual, professional, bold, empathetic, or witty. So here I'll click on execute save to fill out our form. Here I've gone ahead and filled out our form. You can see the title of our form and our description here. The content idea is on the lines of why most creators burn out before they grow. The main point we would like to make is consistency matters more than intensity. The goal of this post is to go viral. The emotion that we like to evoke is controversy. Target audience, we're choosing content creators. Level of expertise, we're choosing intermediate. The platform to post, we're choosing Twitter. The tone, we're choosing bold tone. Yeah, I'll click on submit to submit our form. You can see our form was submitted right here. Now, we can see our submission that we just filled in our form over here. Got our idea, main point, goal of the post, emotion that we like to evoke, target audience, level of expertise, platform that we like to post, and the tone preference right here. So here I'll click on back to canvas, and here we can pin this data as we continue to set up our workflow. We can add a wait node. We can wait for a few seconds to give our form time to populate the data that we just submitted. So I'm going to wait for, let's say, 5 seconds. I'm going to rename to wait 5 seconds. And then here I'll click on rename. Now the next thing that we're going to do here is we're going to generate our viral post using AI. So here in AI, I'm going to search for OpenAI node right here. Then I'm going to click on message a model. Then click on back to canvas and execute this node over here so you can get about it over here. Now, as it executes, we're going to add a tool right here. And here I'm going to add a think tool. So I'm going to search for think tool right here and then add it over here. You can place it right here at the top. And then here, I'll open this node. Here, you need to create your credential to connect your OpenAI to Anytime by clicking on create new credential. Then here, you'll add the API key from your OpenAI API and then click on save to create your credential. Since I had already created my credential, I'm going to close it. And here I'm going to choose a model. I'm going to choose GPT 4.1 mini. And then here we're going to add a system prompt and a user prompt over here. The prompt for the system role could be on the lines of you're a professional content strategist and viral copywriter. And here we're going to add a prompt for the user role. To do that, I'll click on expression right here and expand it to add a prompt for the system role. The prompt could be on the lines of use the think tool to craft a viral style post. Based on the information below, generate a high-performing social media post tailored to the specified platform and audience. The post should include a strong hook, emotional pull, and clear structure that encourages engagement, for likes, shares, comments, and saves. Write it in a tone that matches the creator's preference. And here we're adding our input, like the content idea, main point, goal of the post, emotion to evoke, target audience experience level, platform, and tone. Now, using the above, write a complete post formatted for a specific platform. In our case, it's Twitter. Start with a scroll-stopping hook that triggers curiosity, then expand using the think tool structure. We like to trigger curiosity, hook attention, inject emotion, nail the core insights, and kindle conversation or engagement. Use line breaks for readability if the platform supports it. If the format is a thread or carousel, break it into numbered or section posts. End with a strong call to action if applicable, and keep the writing tight, clear, punchy, persuasive, and emotionally resonant, tailored to the platform and the goal of the creator. So here, I'll click on back to Canvas, and here we like to output our content as a JSON, so I'm going to turn this to on. And then here, I'll click on execute step to generate our viral post. You can see it's executing our node. Let's give it a second for it to generate our viral post for us. Here, you can see our node was executed successfully. We generated this viral post for us over here from our form submission over here. So this is a Twitter post. It's incredible. It's including relevant emojis, hook, clear, and a clear call to action towards the end of the post right here. So this is incredible. So our node works perfectly. Here, I'll rename this to viral post generator. And then here I'll click on rename. Now the next thing that we're going to do here is we can generate a prompt for a corresponding image to post with our viral post over here. Now to generate our image prompt, we're also going to use OpenAI. So in AI, I'm going to click on OpenAI right here, and click on message model. So here we're going to choose our credential. Then for the model, I'm going to choose GPT 4.1 mini and add the system prompt over here. Prompt could be on the lines of you're a visual storytelling expert and concept artist. So this will be for the system role. Now for the user role, I'm going to click on add a message, then click on expression right here, expand it to add our prompt for our user role. And the prompt could be on the lines of use the think framework to inspire your image concept. Based on the social media post below, generate a detailed, descriptive image prompt that could be used to create an eye-catching visual for the post. The image should visually support the message or emotion of the post and attract attention on this specific platform. In our case, it's Twitter. And then here we're adding our viral post content. Your output should be a concise and vivid image prompt that includes the subject or scene, the mood or emotion, the setting or environment, any relevant symbolic elements, and style. And then you're telling the AI use the think framework to subtly guide the image concept. Here, we like to trigger curiosity, hook attention, inject emotion, nail the insight, and kindle conversation. Then we are concluding the prompt by saying avoid text overlays or words unless explicitly implied. Tailor the visual style to match the platform's content format. For example, if it's Instagram, we like to use bold visuals. If it's LinkedIn, we like to use professional visuals. Then we're telling AI output just the image prompt ready to be used for an AI image generation. And here, I'll click on back to Canvas and click on execute step to generate our prompt. Over here, you can see our node was executed successfully, and here our output was our prompt over here. So here I'll click on back to Canvas, and then here I forgot to connect our think tool over here. So here I'll open our node again, telling me that it didn't use our think tool, maybe because over here we told the agent to use the think framework instead of the think tool. So now here I'll execute the step again to regenerate our prompt. You can see it executed our node right here, and our output was our prompt right here. This time around, it used the think tool over here. So here, I'll rename this to image prompt generator. Then here, I'll click on rename. Now we can go ahead and generate our image. To generate our image, I'm going to use OpenAI. Then in OpenAI, I'm going to click on generate an image node over here. Here, we're going to choose our credential right here. Then operation will be generate an image. Model will be DALL-E 3. And here, we're going to add our prompt. To add our prompt, I'm just going to drag it over here, which is the prompt that we generated using our agent. And then I'll execute step to generate our image. It's executing our node. Let's give it a second. You can see our node was executed successfully and it generated our image right here. We can view it over here by clicking on view. And here you can see we got a cinematic image to go with our viral post. This is incredible. I love it. So I'll click on back to canvas right here and save our node. And the next thing we can do here is we can wait a few seconds. Or here, for example, we can wait, let's say 2 seconds. And I'll click on back to canvas and we can rename this to wait 2 seconds. And here I'll click on rename. Here I'll execute this node. Here. Then the next thing we can do, we can add our viral post and the data that we submitted via our form to a Google spreadsheet. In Google Sheet, I've created a spreadsheet that I've renamed to viral post spreadsheet. And then the spreadsheet, I've created a sheet that I've renamed to viral post sheet. And this is the sheet that we're going to add our form submission and the viral post over here. So we're going to add the content idea or topic, the platform that we're posting the post, target audience, goal of the post, tone that we're using in the post, and the viral post over here. So to add our submission and our viral post to this spreadsheet, I'll go back to our workflow, and here I'm going to search for Google Sheet and click on Google Sheets. Then here I'll click on append row in sheet. Here you'll need to create a credential like we did with the nodes row here. Then over here, sign in with your Google account. Now the new window that pops up, choose the account that you'd like to connect to anytime. Then after choosing the account, your credential will be created. Since I had already done that, I'm going to close this. And here I'm going to find our document, which is this document right here. And I'm going to also find our sheet, which is this sheet right here. Then we're going to map our columns in our spreadsheet with the data from our workflow. So here, I'm going to click on a non-form submission right here to add our content idea, top or topic right here, platform over here, target audience over here, goal of the post over here, the tone preference over here. And lastly, we're going to add the viral post from our viral post generator. So I'm going to drag it over here. And now to add our submission and our viral post to our spreadsheet, I'll click on execute step over here. You can see our node was executed successfully. In our spreadsheet, you can see we added our topic right here, platform, target audience, goal of the post, tone, and our viral post over here to a specific platform using this workflow over here. So here, I rename this to viral post. Then here, I'll click on rename. And then now here, we can proceed to post our viral post to a specific platform. Now here, in our node, we wanted to generate a viral post for Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, or an email newsletter. So here, I'll click on back to canvas over here, and then how to differentiate between the different platforms. So I'm going to use a switch. So I'm going to search for this switch node over here. Then here, we're going to add a couple of rows. So in form submission, we're going to add the specific platform right here. And instead of equal to, we're going to say contains. So if it contains Twitter, we're going to rename this to, we're going to rename our output to Twitter. Over here, we can add another routine role over here, say the specific platform. Instead of equal to, you can choose contains LinkedIn. Our output is going to be LinkedIn. Over here, you can add another route over here and say the platform contains, say Facebook. We're going to rename our output as a Facebook right here. And we can do the same for newsletter, but I'm going to just leave the 3 options over here. And then here I'll click on execute step. You can see it's executing our node, and our output is in the Twitter branch over here, since we are generating a post for our platform, which is Twitter. Here I can just, I'll open this node over here. I can move this to the center over here, and I'll click on back to canvas right here. Okay, it's awesome. Now we can go ahead and post our viral post to our platform, which is in our case, I'm going to use Twitter. So in Twitter, I'm going to click on create a tweet over here. You'll need to create a credential by clicking on create a new credential. Then from your Twitter developer, add your client ID and your client secret over here. Then click on save to create your credential. Since I had already done that, I'm going to close it and choose my credential over here. And since we're creating our post, I'm going to drag our viral post over here, the one that we like to post. Then I'll click on execute step to post our post. So that means that I was forbidden to take this action, but I think the reason why I was forbidden is because this is way past the 280 characters I'm supposed to post on Twitter on a free account. So here I'll open this node. We can edit our prompt over here. If the platform is Twitter, the entire post must be less than 200 characters, no exceptions. So here I'll click on back to canvas again, and then here I'll execute our workflow one more time to test it. And now here you can see that our workflow was executed successfully. Now when I open this node, you can see we posted our viral Twitter post over here. This is a viral post that we're posting to a page over here. So this is a tweet that we just created using our workflow over here. So this is a tweet that we created over here. We posted the tweet on our page over here. This is the tweet. Created the viral post and posted the tweet in our page using our workflow over here. This is incredible. So for the LinkedIn, we can also create a post over here. So search for LinkedIn and click on LinkedIn. Then here click on create a post. Here you'll need to create a credential like we did with the other nodes. Here click on connect my account, connect your account. And then after doing that, here we're going to drag the post content over here. Then for the media, we're going to choose image, and then it's going to automatically grab our image from our image generator over here. And I'm going to click on back to canvas. If you wanted to create a post and post it in LinkedIn, we're going to generate the viral post over here and the image to post it in LinkedIn over here. Same with Facebook, but for Facebook, you need to create an API call to post on Facebook here. Now I'm just going to leave it as is over here and only post the viral post on Twitter. Now, since we're only posting our viral post on Twitter here, you can deactivate these two nodes over here. And now test our workflow and see how it works. To test our workflow, I'm going to unpin this. And then here, I'll click on execute workflow to fill out our form. Now, in our form, we're going to add our content idea or topic over here, main point we would like to make on our post. And here we're going to choose our goal. So for example, we can say we'd like to build authority. For the emotion, we can say curiosity. Target audience, we can choose content creators. We can say the level of expertise, we can choose advanced. Platform, we're going to choose Twitter. And the tone, like a professional tone. Then I'll click on submit. Form, you can see here, you can see that our workflow was executed successfully. Here, we captured our submission via our own form submission node right here. So we captured our content idea, main topic, goal of the post, emotion, target audience, level of expertise, and the platform that we like to post, the post, and the tone preference here. Then we waited a few seconds to generate our viral post over here. So here, I'll open this node over here. And you can see the post that we generated for a specific platform, which is Twitter over here. From the on-form submission that we filled in using our form, then we generated our image prompt using this node right here. And here our output was these comprehensive prompts that we generated using our node over here. Then we went ahead to generate an image using this node over here. You can click view to view the image. You can see the cinematic image that we generated using our prompt node over here. Then wait a few seconds to add the viral post to our spreadsheet. So here you can see the content idea that we added to our spreadsheet, platform, target audience, goal of the post, tone, and the post that we generated over here to post in our spreadsheet. Using our switch node over here, we determined that we wanted to post the viral post that we generated using our workflow to our specific platform over here, which was Twitter. So this is the platform that we're posting our post, our viral post over here. This is a viral post that we're posting to one of our pages. Here's a tweet that we're posting in one of our pages over here that we generated using our workflow over here. So our workflow works perfectly. I thank you for watching. Now, if you have a workflow or an AI agent that you'd like for me to create using any 10, just comment down below in the comment section. I read all the comments, and if I land on your comment and I find it intriguing, I'll come back on a future video showing you how to create the entire workflow or AI agent from scratch using any 10. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.